What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the last episode in our Onshape 101 series. And this is looking a little bit into assemblies and getting parts to move. We're going to do that with looking at our puzzle cube. So you can look at day 89 of Onshape, or you can to build a puzzle cube yourself. Or down in the comments of this section of this video, in the description, you will find a link to this Onshape file to where you can make a copy of this puzzle cube and just follow right along. What we're going to be doing overall is we're going to be creating the assembly of our cube, and then from that assembly we'll then create an exploded view of our assembly. And this allows us to, one, see the first time of creating assembly, but then also what can you do with it afterwards. So we get in here in Part Studio. I'm going to click on the plus icon and create a new assembly. So let's say you downloaded it, you made your own cube, however you want. We're ready to start doing assemblies. Notice it's a completely blank environment, and that's because we need to pull it in. And what I'm going to do is click on Insert and Part Studio. There we go. We pulled in all of our pieces. We're going to hit the green check mark. You'll notice that none of my pieces are actually joined together. They're kind of free floating. They were just pulled into the same space. So let's start to join these pieces together. Now, really quickly, I pulled those apart. We're going to notice that purple cube is going to go in the front. The green cube is going to go off to the right. The red, and then the yellow. And I'm going to start with the blue. The first thing we're going to do is fasten, and look at this fasten mate. Fasten allows you to glue stuff together. We're going to take part A and glue it to part B. And I'm going to actually fasten something, and this is a pretty cool trick. We're going to fasten the center of a face. So if I hover over it, kind of something that's called a glyph, and that's going to be like a Pac-Man symbol. And we're going to take the bottom of this glyph, and we're going to fasten it to the top side of my origin. And that will fasten this blue piece. I'm going to click exit out of this fasten. And I can't drag it anymore. It is now fixed to that spot. Notice I can still drag my other pieces. Okay. So let's click on fasten again. And I'm just going to rotate my face around. We're going to zoom in, fasten that mate onto that cube right there. And we're starting to build our cube overall. Notice that there will be a couple of options that kind of pop in. If you choose the wrong glyph direction, you might be able to fix it by flipping your primary axis or your secondary axis. But this is a pretty straightforward piece overall, so we may not run into any issues. All right, looking good so far. We're ready for our next fasten, so I'm going to rotate around to the back side of this red cube, and that's going to fasten to that piece right there. Hit the green check mark, and we're looking good to go. I'm going to go ahead and rotate, find a good piece for me to work with on that green cube. I'm going to rotate and grab the inside of that piece, because that's going to sit flush with the outside of that piece. Hit the green check mark, and then I believe we'll only have one mate left, and that will be finishing up our cube overall. Alrighty, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We just fastened that cube all together. Let's take a quick second, and what are the other types of mates that we can do? So rather than fastened, another one you're going to be using a lot more frequently is going to be slider. So we press the play button. Notice that it will cause it to slide past those glyphs, or revolute. Those are honestly the three most frequent used mates that you're going to be getting used to. There'll be a time and a place for planer and cylinder and pin slot, ball, but for right now, let's just stick with these three. Fastened is just glued together, doesn't move. You have revolute, which allows it to spin. And then the third one is going to be slider. And that just allows it to slide one past the other. Okay. We then hit the green check mark. Let's take our slider and make that fastened again. Hit the green check mark. So now none of the pieces of my cube can actually move. But what if I wanted to show you how we assembled this? We create what's called an exploded view. Off on the right hand side, you'll notice exploded view of our cube. We're going to click on add exploded view, and it's going to start to ask, what do you want to do? I'm going to take this top piece, I'm going to slide it out, click the green check mark, slide it up, hit the green check mark. All right, and then I'm going to deselect it. We're going to take this purple piece, we're going to slide it forward, hit the green check mark, deselect it. Do the same thing with our blue piece. Hit the green check mark, slide it up. And then last is going to be our green piece. Slide it on forward. Alrighty, and there we go, folks. We've taken our assembly and we've created an exploded view. You're like, well, it snapped all together. Our exploded view is still in there. So notice that right now I'm not in that exploded view, but if I double click on it, it'll show it back again. And then if we want to be really crazy with it, what we can then hop into is after our exploded view is done, we can then throw that into our drawing file and then create an exploded view of our drawing file with the bill of materials and things like that. If you want to see some of those features, go check out day 89 where I show you step by step on how to take it from there. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, throw them down in the comment section. You guys are awesome. Stay awesome. This little mini series hopefully has been helpful of getting you into Onshape just to begin with. All right, there's a lot to be learned, a lot to be had, and some really cool stuff ahead. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, throw them down in the comment section. And if not, I will see you in the next video. Take care.